In this Penguin Nugget, we're going to be looking at creating your own home training environment for the Ansible class. Ansible is the main topic in the Red Hat Certified Engineer certification. So I'll have three different Red Hat machines. And one is called the control machine. That's where Ansible is going to be running. And I have the Ansible 1 and Ansible 2 machines. These are hosts that will be managed using the control machine. So I'm going to focus on the setup on the control machine first. You can also notice here that in my VMware workstation, I've created a group and named the group Red Hat Certified Engineer. And inside this group, I have my three machines listed. The control machine, where Ansible is going to be running, and Ansible 1 and Ansible 2 that will be managed using the control machine. On the control machine, you need to create an account and call it Ansible. This account is going to be used to run the Ansible playbooks on the destination hosts. So we just use the user add command Ansible, assign the password Red Hat to this account. So I just wanted you to see what the password is. So that's why I'm doing it using the echo command. So echo Red Hat as the password and pipe that into the passwd command and the standard out. And we are executing on the Ansible user account. Let's test. One more step. This Ansible account needs to be a sudoer. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to change directory into etsy sudoers.d. And I used the vim program to create an Ansible file. And inside this Ansible file, I made sure that Ansible as the account is able to run all commands without having to provide a password. So inside, after you launch Vim and you create the Ansible account, make sure that this line is typed in there and just save and exit. Now let's test. Can I switch user to the Ansible account? Yes. So look at the prompt. Now I'm logged in as Ansible. Does Ansible have sudo privileges? Well, let me see if I can get a sudo interactive shell and type in the command sudo with -i allows me to switch and look at the account. Now it says root at control. Don't be alarmed if you use the get int on the group database for the wheel group. My apologies, I made a mistake the first time around. Here's wheel spelled correctly. And if you notice, the Ansible account is not a member of the wheel group, and that's okay because I didn't use the command user mod to add the Ansible account as a wheel group. I elevated the privileges by adding a file under sudoers.d, the drop directory for sudoers. But you can confirm by using the sudo list command minus uppercase U on the Ansible user, and the output of this command, if you just get the full output, you get multiple lines. But I was looking for something specific, so I was gripping for the line that starts with user, and I wanted to get the second two lines after that. And this came back and said, okay, well, yeah, user Ansible may run the following commands. What commands? All commands, right? Without having to enter a password. So that confirms that Ansible is indeed a sudoer. Now, if you wonder how I can split my screen over multiple windows like that, you can do this by installing the tmux terminal. And you can do this by running the command. Of course, you have to have root level access, yum. So always pay attention to the user that is logged in when running a command. So yum install y, which means assume that I'm agreeing to all the default settings and install tmux. Once tmux has been installed, then you can run tmux by typing tmux at the terminal. Now, if you run tmux at the terminal, you will start with one window. To open another window, you have to press Control and B as in boy concurrently, and then you follow that by Shift and quotation mark concurrently. So Control B, then Shift quotation mark, and that will open a new window for you. You should be able to resize the windows as such. And if you can't, then you need to make sure that you create a tmux.config file in your home directory. So here's vim tmux.conf, and inside that conf file, you need to have one single line that says set -g for gnome mouse on, and save and exit, and you will be able to resize your windows using the mouse. So this is the first part of setting the control node for your Ansible training environment, home training environment. And until the next section, thank you for tuning in.